people, welcome to my channel. My name is Queen. Today I want us to have a little girl talk. When we are going to talk about contraceptive, different kinds of contraceptives, and I'm going to tell you about my experience with different. I had experience with 3 of them. So let's start by naming. Okay, a disclaimer: I am not a nurse. I am not a certified medical person, doctor, whatever. So please, this is my experience, okay? It's my experience. I'm not advising anyone to do anything. I'm sharing my experience with these 3 types of contraceptives that I've tried before. Okay, let's start by naming them, okay? The few that I know, it's loop. You put it inside your vajayjay and it stays something like it hooks. Okay, my friend has it, so yeah, loop. And then the second one that I know is Cooper, but I don't have much information about Cooper, so I don't know exactly how it works. And then the third one, injection. There are 2 types of injection. The first one is depot. I think it's for 3 months. I've never tried it. I've never tried loop. I've never tried Cooper. I'm just naming all of them. There's depot, and apparently depot, my sister is using it. Apparently depot, they inject you once every 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I stand to be corrected. So yeah, and then the 4th one is pills. Okay, I've tried pills, yes, and I even forgot their name. I think it's Trafasol or something, but I forgot, somewhere there. And everything was fine, but my boobs, they started to become bigger and bigger. And I was like, what's happening? They were raising, like, it was so painful, and I couldn't bear that pain. So I was like, I'm out. I'm cutting it out. So I changed and I stopped it. And it was before I got married, by the way. And my husband at that time, he already paid global. So I was preparing myself to try all these different kinds of contraceptive, because I did not want to be pregnant right away after getting married. So I wanted to enjoy at least 1 year, 2 years of my marriage, but actually I wanted to enjoy for only 1 year. So unfortunately it was 2 years. My son came after 2 years. Anyway, stopped using trifasols pills because my boobs, yeah, it was just too much. And then I stopped. Then I got married, and then yeah, we're just going with the flow. But I was hoping that at least for the first year I must not get pregnant. I was not using any contraceptive, so I did not get pregnant the first year. And then the second year, that's where we were trying, really trying. And then it was a bit of a journey. It was a bit hard and it was difficult, but through God's grace, God came through for us. So yeah, he really did, and I give him glory for that. Okay, then after I gave birth to my son 2017, then that's where I started to be more serious now about contraceptive. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna try pills. I don't want injection because there are a lot of stories about injection. And yeah, and I don't want loop because loop it's for 10 years and I still want other kids. Okay, so I went for Evra patch. Okay, yeah, I went for Evra patch. Evra patch, it's a box. Okay, let me get it for you. this is the box of every patch. Yeah, either way, this is the box of every patch, and inside you will get them, 3 of them. There are 3 inside. The reason why there are 3, it's because you put them every week, once per week, and it's like you elast them on your body. Okay, it's either on your back here. The first week you can put it here, the second week you can use this other side, the third week you can use your bum here, just, yeah guys, your bum, you can use your bum here. Yeah, the first week, okay, you must use it immediately after your periods. That's what my doctor told me. After your period stops, then the first day, let's say you put it on Monday, and then you will change it the following week on Monday, so it stays for 7 days. And if I put it on Monday, for example, if I put it at 6 o'clock in the evening on Monday, then the following Monday I must remove it at 6 o'clock and replace it. And don't put it on the same position where you put it last time. For your skin reaction, it's just for your skin reaction, put it on the next part, on your next part here. That's where you're supposed to put it. And then the second week, the same story. The third week you change the position again. You can either take it back to another bum, or you can put it here on your arm, on your upper back. Yeah. And then the fourth week, there are only 3. The fourth week you don't put anything. That's where you wait for your periods, and then your periods come naturally. I really enjoyed using Evra patch because I had no side effects. I didn't have any headaches, I didn't have any hormonal changes, mood swings, or whatever. So yeah, it was really great. Then I stopped it because I forgot sometimes to put it on the right day. Let's say it was Monday and I forgot, and then I remembered on Tuesday to put it, and I was like, my son is still very, very young. I'm not ready to be pregnant again. So I was like, okay, let me go for something that I will know, I won't forget, it will be there. Then I went for implant. Yes, I went for implant. I went to my doctor, and my doctor was like, yo, implant with your medical aid, it's a bit expensive. I would advise you to go to a public hospital because it's free. I was like, okay, no problem, I will queue for that free implant. Then I went for it, and they put it here. It wasn't that painful because they numb your hand, and then you can't even feel anything because I think it's an anesthetic. They inject you with an anesthetic, and then your hand feels numb, and then yeah, they put it in. You feel pain maybe after 4 to 5 hours because yeah, there was a huge, it's like a mini whatever. Anyway, you feel pain for a little while, and then after 24 hours you'll be fine. Then I became fine, and then I stick to implant. Everything was good. The nurse told me, do not gain weight. It stays there for 3 years. So in that 3 years, if you gain too much weight, especially here on your hands, it might be difficult for them to take it out when it's time for it to come out. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna try my best. And I did try my best. I did not, instead I changed my diet because I was huge either way after giving birth, so I wanted to lose weight. So yeah, I did that, and then everything was fine. I did not gain weight. The only problem with implant is that when I go to my period. When my period comes, I would go for weeks and weeks. Sometimes it could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and yeah, 3 weeks is a lot. And I was getting annoyed. My husband was getting annoyed because you know we have to do marital stuff. So yeah. And then I was like, okay, let me just begezela, and then I begezela. This year, 2020, I was like, I'm done. So I stayed with Implant for 2 years. And then I did not wait for 3 years because, I couldn't. Going to your periods for 3 weeks, it was just too much. But we are not all the same. Some people don't go to their periods at all. Some people just go to their periods for just 3 days. Some people go for 5 days. Our bodies are not the same and we don't react the same way. So like, for example, pills for me, they will give me a problem with my boobs, but you might find that for you they're actually perfect for you. So that's why we are not the same. And it's very important to try other things. If you see that this one is not working, you can try this other one. And then injection, it was not an option. Lube, was not an option. Then when I tried implant, for the first few months it was okay, but I did have a little bit of headache, and then the periods threw me off. That's when I was like, I'm done. Then I went back to my doctor and I was like, I'm done with this thing. I no longer want it. And I was like, okay. Then started to feel my hand. I was like, okay, that's good. At least I can feel it. If you gained weight, I wouldn't be able to take it out. I was like, oh, thank God. So yeah, my doctor took it out. He also numbed my hand because it's another mini surgery. Yeah, so he numbed my hand and he took it out, and then yeah, that was it. So I went back after taking it out. I went back to Evra Patch because Evra Patch, it's the only contraceptive that did not give me any problem. So this time I've put an alarm. That every Thursday, because I've put it on Thursday, every Thursday at 10 to 8, the alarm rings. Then I go to the bathroom and I change it. So that's the only way that will help me not to forget. So yeah, so far I'm very, very happy with Evra Patch. Many people don't know about it. I also didn't know about it. My doctor told me about it. So for me, it's reliable. No hormonal changes, no headaches. Like, you feel normal. Even your periods, they come as normal as they are because it's only 3 patches, and then the 4th week your period comes with no hormones, with no progesterone, whatever. So yeah. So guys, that's my experience of contraceptive. Leave a comment and share your experience with contraceptive. And remember guys, it's my experience, okay? I'm not telling you what to do, what to use. Just try and see what works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, you can try other methods, because we are different, we are not the same, and not everything will work for both me and you. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And guys, please subscribe. It's free. They don't charge you anything. And thank you so much. I love you.